All right, mic check, mic check, mic check. This is okay. Let me see if I can add people. Come on. Mic check, mic check, mic check. He ain't over there. All right. Can you hear me? Hello.
There you go.
All right, cool. We just waiting for one more person.
Okay. I don't think I had to sign in because I would have been pissed. I haven't used the StreamYard in a while. Let me turn this off before I start.
How's everything on your end? I'm still waiting on one more person, waiting for them to respond.
Okay. No, everything's good on my end. Everything's good. Just been busy.
I agree with you on that.
How about you? How have you been?
Yeah, so. I think this is the first time we ever do a streaming thing, and especially with a topic like,
Adobe.
yeah.
Yep. Oh, I haven't used Adobe in a long time, so this is gonna be fun.
Woo. And you heard about the convention that happened, the Pokemon convention that happened in the Philippines.
Yes.
Uh, we
Yes,
might
I did.
we might talk about that too if one more person is coming in or not.
Mm-hmm. Let me put these bad boys away real quick. I'm like picking up all this stuff. That stuff everywhere. Put you here.
But you saw a bit of Summer Game Fest or anything like that?
Yeah, I did. I saw Fridays. I was supposed to stream this morning, but I completely forgot. So I took today off and I took yesterday off. But I only streamed like yesterday's that was hosted by the Gaming Awards channel.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only one that I watched, and I saw what I needed to see. So I was like fine with it. I was like, okay, I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm irritated that they're only releasing on VR, which is the Batman Arkham Shadows.
Yeah.
They're only releasing it on VR for now, so I'm just like, this is some bullshit. Like, come on.
Stuff I saw the Gears of War, saw the Metal Gear.
Okay, that was today's, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was today.
Uh,
Street Fighter, that one surprised me.
yeah, that one. I saw that one on Friday. Yeah, I saw that one on Friday. So I was like, oh, okay.
And a lot of people were unhappy about the character choices that they picked.
I mean, no one's gonna be satisfied with anything.
Nope, they never do.
Nope. So it's just like you get what you get. Oh God, no. You see?
And it's Connie who I'm trying to invite. Apparently, she said her phone won't go through. I just say your phone is terrible. Then I said because I just got in, just tested on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and just fine.
That's. I haven't tested on my phone before.
I tested on my phone once.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay, but I'm just like, nah, I prefer it on the PC.
Yeah, I know. Have more control over what's going on. Oh, so it's Kanye and Greg, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see. Okay, nothing good.
but other than that, I'm sure you saw the videos that I posted from Collecticon where
Yeah, I did.
Chuck Norris and all those other guys.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, at first, I was like, "Who's this guy?" And I looked, like, I had to like zoom in. I was like, "Oh shit, that's Chuck Norris." Yo, lucky.
His line was long, but it moves quickly.
So it's kind of like a shake hands, sign, and keep going.
Yeah, but the longest conversation we ever had is like 2 minutes long.
Okay.
Keep it pushing
Damn.
because his line, it was a lot of people in the line. He was 140 for an autograph
Uh huh.
and 100 for a selfie.
Damn.
And like
It's
he's the
not.
most expensive at that convention. Not surprising,
Yeah.
but the con lineup was insane because I'm like, I don't really have that much money. I'm like, I wanted to get everybody.
Yeah.
You had the voice of Master Chief.
Ooh. Okay.
You have Optimus Prime, Peter
Okay.
Cullen.
Yeah.
You had Kirito from Sword Art Online and a bunch of other stuff he did.
Okay.
At the original Ash Ketchum,
Okay. Shit.
the singer from the original Pokemon intro, Jason Page, he was there.
Okay.
Two Power Rangers, which was
Okay.
the Pink Ranger and the Blue Ranger, the originals.
All right.
And you have like Yugi and Kaiba.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
So it's like I say, these guys are like
Solid.
Goku. Goku was supposed to be there, but he called out sick. So it's like it is what it is. It was a small 2 day convention, but it was actually a lot of fun. We actually see like Jason performing
Okay.
on stage, like he's singing. Well, as soon as he's saying the Pokemon song, the entire well, look who's here.
Hey, Leah.
Hey.
Hey, McKinley.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, just making sure
Sorry
everybody's here. I'm guessing Greg's not joining us. He's joining us later.
Yeah, he's joining us later.
Okay.
He's joining us later. I had to go
He's joining-
switch onto the Surface. But I have a new phone. That's why I was like, damn it, I was just being lazy.
It's like you got to work out some kinks.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, without
Mhm.
further ado, I'm sure you guys know why I brought you here on
Mhm.
the controversy that's been going on
Yeah, with Adobe.
with
Yeah,
the
actually, Microsoft is doing the same thing with Windows 11. I found out.
Okay.
Yeah.
with Adobe 11. I informed a bunch of other people. I'm gonna post, and yes, you guys are gonna. I'm gonna post links on pictures on everything. So just to let you guys know.
Mhm.
But just want to get your guys' opinion, you ladies' opinion. Do you guys think this is the end of Adobe with what
No.
just happened?
No, people are going to go back to older versions that don't hook online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
I was going to say, if you go PS5 and under, you're good.
yeah.
Because
pretty
like
much.
I've seen a lot of people, including myself, were like upset because of the fact they say one, people were their arts are being sold. I'm just like, what?
More
They
so,
say,
yeah, there was like stuff that it reads. AI will read it too.
Huh.
I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And I'm like, I'm still seeing people still posting. I'm in this group called Artists Against Generative AI, and it's going crazy right now. Like a
Hmm.
bunch of people are pissed off because of the
Why?
AI infringement.
Yeah, 'cause I've been seeing a lot of people coming off like Instagram that are artists that now Instagram is like taking their pictures and like doing AI with it as well.
Yep.
But the thing is that with Adobe, I stopped using Adobe like probably 2019 because I was just having nothing but issues with the software. And it wasn't for photos, it was for videos. And I had nothing but issues until somebody had pointed out, I was like, why don't you use like Filmora or something? I'm like, what's that? So when they saw that, I fell in love with it. But Adobe is just like, it's not gonna go anywhere. You're everyone if everyone has been told that if you want to produce like high quality art or film, you gotta use Adobe because Adobe is everything. So I'm just like, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Well, no, well, me, I stopped using Photoshop years ago. Now I'm talking about as far as like drawing wise, because
Mhm,
I do Clip Studio.
mhm,
But
Yeah,
to me,
people.
it
mhm.
it took
No,
a
I was gonna
it's gonna
say, a
take a
lot of
massive
people.
hit.
Yeah, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose millions of dollars, especially if the bigger people with the bigger companies, because they got to worry about if someone's gonna leak like somebody's project online, if they can easily hack the servers.
True.
Hmm. And not only that, and it's just not that. It's also I also use Adobe After Effects. I use Photoshop. I use Lightroom, and then this. And when I read that they're saying, "Oh, they say you don't own this," they say we also own it. I'm just like, what? I just need to find something else. Luckily, I know a few editing softwares like Final Cut
Yeah.
that does video editing just as fine. Like Final Cut is dope, but the reason why a lot of people go to Adobe because they get everything all at once for a month instead of just saying, okay, I got to go to Final Cut to get this one. I got to go to GIMP to get this one. I got to go to this part to get this thing. I got to go to Audacity for sound. Like too many apps all at once. And y'all wait, yet Adobe, you get everything for the price of one. And when they said that,
Yeah.
I see a lot of posts on Facebook, Instagram saying that a
Mhm.
lot of people are canceling it.
Yeah, even
Hmm.
I know a lot of artists I know are canceling their stuff too. So
Well, I know a lot of content creators that still use it because it's like the conveniency, which like you just pointed out. But like I mentioned was like Filmora or it's called Wondershare Filmora 13. The one thing that a lot of content creators complain about Filmora is just like the constant updates. I'd rather have a software that constantly updates with you like the program every so often to like give you the best of the best. With Adobe, it was just like rare. But I always felt really odd about it because especially like the cloud share that I think it was like the cloud share. It's that little software that you use to save all your files and all that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's the cloud.
It's the cloud. So when I unsubscribed for it, stopped using it completely, canceled my subscription. I tried deleting that software and it would never leave my computer. So I found that super weird. I'm just like, dude, I'm not using your program anymore. Why are you still on my computer? So like it got to the point where I was just like, I can't even edit without even having this sneaky suspicion that they're also still trying to save all my stuff. So now when you pointed this out to me today, I was just like, see, that made more sense now.
Yep.
Hmm.
And America, and the crazy thing about it, like I said, like people are canceling left and right. People are doing all this other stuff. I don't know. I keep telling Connie and Greg about this. The S3 from Metal Gear. I
Mhm.
keep back putting it in their head a lot. I don't know. I don't know if you ever heard of it, Lena. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
But the
The S.
S3? No.
Yeah, I'm like I keep putting them in. I was like, man. I said I keep telling people. I'm like, a lot of people think I'm crazy. Like years ago, I told people, Neil knows about this. I told them years ago that they're trying to digitize life. People call me crazy.
Hmm.
Now look what's going on.
Yeah.
They're digitizing life, like I said. And I just looked at every last one of them. And I said, I'm just telling you these 3 words.
I told you
I
so.
warned you.
I told you so.
I told you. I said, I told you.
Yeah.
I was like, I told you. I said, now you guys want to listen. I'm like, now you want to listen. I'm just like, I said, I ain't gonna warn you guys no more. I said, y'all say, oh, I'm this. They say, you're an idiot. You're this. And I'm just like, look what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just, well, speaking of which, like today I saw, I don't know who the comedian was, but he confronted Chris Cuomo's like comment about Joe Rogan. He's all
What did he
like,
say about him?
huh?
What did he say about him?
No, he confronted what Chris Cuomo said about Joe Rogan taking that medicine
Mm-hmm.
that when he had COVID back in 2020 and CNN like edited his face and everything, and him and Don Lemon was talking about it. So I guess some guy with some comedian show or whatever had him on the show and confronted him about those comments.
Mm.
So about you're lying. See, I got the clip right here, and he couldn't say nothing. It's like, yeah, everybody's all like, people been telling people, I told you so for a while.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
now not only that, like, but speaking after the Adobe fiasco, kind of keep telling me about the Diddy fiasco. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm like, the only disappointment, I did not see not one Diddler cosplay.
I was gonna say that. The
I'm just
Diddler.
like, oh man. I said, I'm surprised I didn't see not one
No, give it
Diddler
time.
cosplay.
Give it time.
did I freeze?
Yeah, a
Did
little
I
bit.
freeze? I'm
A
sorry
little bit.
because my camera ain't moving. I'm sorry. Oh, no. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, it's just being stupid. Hold on, let me stop it and then do it again. No,
Nope.
no,
Nope.
it's not going. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I don't know why it's doing it like that. But I can hear everybody fine. So
Okay.
wait,
All right.
I'll just stop my camera or whatever, but I can still talk.
But the Diddler costume, I feel like it's gonna be a while before anybody will do it. To be honest.
Yeah, it's going. It may. It probably depends on when he gets arrested or if he does.
Mm.
But man, this is going. I'm like, because I see a bunch of videos where they say Adobe is an evil company. I see people saying this is worse than Google, and I'm just like, do y'all agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like it was bound to happen that AI was gonna get. They were gonna create a program that AI was gonna get too smart and just start copying everything. And I mean, it started with the artists. Like, what was it, like a couple years ago, where a lot of people's content was being taken and then mass produced, and then there was people going to conventions with AI artwork,
Yeah,
and they were getting away with it for a while. But then it got to the point where some conventions were even having to put it on their thing of saying like, "Hey, no AI artists whatsoever in the convention." And like I've seen Instagram artists before they started kind of like taking off a little bit, that they had seen some artists being escorted out because it's just kind of like you have people that work so hard. Like I know Connie and Greg work really hard in their work, and just to have someone or artificial intelligence just take it, claim it's like original, and then expect to mark it off is just taking out the middleman. And that's why I've always been like, you want to take away art and have everybody so high-minded, but then you take that away and originality is basically out. So now with Adobe taking away art from everybody, including like, video and all that, it's like you're taking away opportunities for people to actually produce original work where you have AI just like, okay, I'm going to take this and make something that is not original and doesn't make any sense. There was an issue, I don't remember when, I think it was either during COVID or during, I think a little bit after, that someone had opened up a Twitch account and basically did a whole AI show of Seinfeld. and it was working out perfectly fine. But then it got to the point where it just got too extreme that they had to suspend they had to like basically deactivate the account. But it was already too late. It was already out there.
Oh, I didn't even know about that one.
Oh, that I didn't get to see. I heard from another Twitch streamer that mentioned like, yeah, this is what happened. It was really good. Then it just got out of hand.
And there's a comment that I seen that on my group. He just said it perfectly. He said, "This person says, if paying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing." And I'm just like, he ain't lying on that.
No,
I'm like,
no.
and I won't be surprised if people are already pirating Adobe right now, and then they'll say, "Oh, they said, why you all pirating our stuff?" They said, "This ain't right." I said, "Well, you guys are stealing from people."
Yeah. Drop that.
So we taking. So I said, now you know how they feel. But we just like, it is what it is. What can you do?
Yeah, it's like the whole like fuck me. It's how people now like we've been pirating films for years. Like people go to the theaters, they used to like just film it and then just sell the DVDs and that was it. Now you have websites that pirate movies and shows and movies that are out on theaters or barely out in theaters. And it's just kind of like you have to go through loops to find all this. But then they've been cracking down on that too. So it's just kind of like I don't understand, which I do agree with your friend too. It's just kind of like, how is like what you're doing is okay, but what I do, because I can't either, I don't have the money for it, for like streaming services, I find a website that provide it for me and I can watch it with no hassle. But yeah, I have to go and look for another one every so often. How's that fair? Like I work hard on my work, I work hard on my art, and you're gonna just start taking it and say, "Oh well, you know what? Your work is our work. Like we worked so hard on it." It's just like, what are you talking about? That's why I didn't want to. I stopped using Adobe after. I was just like, yeah, no. I think I made the lady cry when I first started because I had opened up an account and they charged me twice. So I was kind of like, why are you guys charging me twice? And she's like, well, you have like 2 accounts. I said, yeah, but do you see on your end of which account is more active? And she goes, yeah, it's I think it was like the 613. I said, okay, well then the other one is not active. I deleted that account, but yet you still charge me. So it's just kind of like, this is the reason why, like, I don't understand why I keep going to you. I get it. You're like considered one of the best, but even then it's just like, you're also considered almost the worst because you generally don't care about your customers.
Nope.
And I always had, like, back when I had Facebook, I would always ask, and I had one person constantly say, oh, just get Adobe. It's like one of the best. You know, I'm like, I don't want Adobe as an editing program. I have like a hate for it. I don't like the program. I need something different that I can trust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I told people, yeah, it'll be more expensive if they go to like download different softwares and stuff like that. Guys, download this part, download this part, download this part. But I tell them it's kind of worth it now compared to what Adobe is doing.
Yeah.
There will be people who would take the advantage of this situation too. Kind of like how all these big companies are basically shooting themselves in the foot, in which it leaves the door open for other people making more better programs.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Final Cut will probably or Vegas, one of them softwares. They'll be like, "This is our chance." Like, this is our chance. They'll probably do something like that, and they'll be like, "Well, we not." They say, "We're not going to steal your work. They say, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because either that or just another company will just pop up, like pretty much everything.
Yeah.
It's like how Vine was basically ended and then TikTok popped up as another source, which is basically TikTok is just another Vine.
I kind of miss Vine. I'm like, damn, whatever happened to that?
But the thing is that now with the whole thing with TikTok being on this whole timer where it's going to be either you sell to somebody else that's a U.S. property or just you can't have it here in the U.S., someone's already claiming like, you know what, we'll just open up Vine again. We'll just have it under a different name. So it's just like there's always going to be something there that's going to replace something that is having issues.
Yeah, especially when the people are, now everybody's finally noticing like the whole spying on everybody, but they want to use the reasons like, oh, we want to prevent this on some Minority Report shit, and I'm like,
That's the thing with the whole spying thing, is like with Google and all that. I'm just like, I sit here, I'm like, they have been doing that for years, and you're now seeing it. I'm like, they've been doing it since 2001, after like 9/11. They've been doing that ever since. So I'm just like, why are you guys now recognizing that they have been spying on you? They've been getting your information, that anytime that you say anything near your, your smart device, of like, hey, I need like, for instance, like I will say like, if I need a car or something, I get like 20 different ads for different cars. And it's just kind of like, I didn't even bother looking that up. Before, it's like you had to look it up, and then nothing but your results will be popping up with all over Facebook or Instagram. You'll see nothing but, oh, here's a car here, here's a car there. And now it's just like, it just pops up automatically, no matter what. So I'm just like, why are you guys now seeing that they're spying on you based on...
I think more so now, like I was said in the beginning, I just earlier in the day, I found out that Windows is now accessing people's computer. If you have Windows 11 and everything, there is a feature, but you have to go in and turn it off or whatever. But they get copies of whatever's on your computer now. It's like more open with it. So people are starting to move towards Linux.
Yeah.
And everything. Now, I actually know someone who was in, what was it? He worked in DC, and he was Navy, and he was part of the intelligence. He was like my dad, but a white version.
Okay.
but he actually worked in the Pentagon. So, and when I met him, he told me already, this is like back in like 2005, 6. And he already told me, he's like, I will never touch, there would be no way in hell I would touch a Mac, and I will never put Windows on my computer. I will just go Linux, because I know that everything is secured there. So I already knew that for 20 years and stuff. My dad just prefers Windows. That's why I know what I know.
Okay. I mean, I have Windows, and I'm just kind of looking at my screen. I go, they're just going to be seeing a bunch of video games, and that's it. It's like, here you go. Have fun.
Good. And I see a post right here. This one person posted, and it's very accurate. He's saying the cost of generating art. What a twist. They say the AI tools I pay for. They say ChatGPT $20 a month, Midjourney $30 a month, Leonardo $10 a month, Kyber $15 a month, Wonder Studio $20 a month. I'm just like, Jesus, dude.
Jesus.
Google Collab $10 a month, Adobe CC $59 a month, Canva $13 a month, 11 Labs $5 a month, which I guarantee most people would take that. And he just said, just buy Procreate for $10 and learn how to draw. And I just started laughing. I'm just like, you ain't wrong about that, but shoot. And at the adding all that together, which I just said, it's gonna be like basically $400, and that could be a huge commission or several individual from artists, which is yeesh.
Yeah. Because how much was I spending on just like Adobe, like just like the Adobe section of video editing? I was like maybe like $65-$70 a month, more or less. And then with like Wondershare that I have now, I spend maybe like $10. That's it. And it has everything that I need.
Yeah, I know that they tried. I don't pay for nothing. I use older versions because of this reason. It's like only thing new that I have is Clip Studio, and there is an option if you want to join the cloud, but I don't have. You don't have to. But that's a Japanese company. They give you the option. So
yeah, that's why I like that they give you the option versus like, hey, you want to use our stuff, you have to pay us. But I'm like, what if I just want to use it now but not later?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's really what it is. It's like I only use just my Surface for my work, so I'm not going anywhere. And plus, I can just pick it up and go if I need to. And if I just needed a file just to share with somebody, I can just drop in an email or whatever, or on a thumb drive, and I can just do it just like how I've been doing it for like 20 something years.
Yeah.
So there's really no change. This is a matter of like, going back to older versions where you just only had to either find it some other way. And I was told that if you're going to start downloading certain things, it's best to get a VPN. I was actually I was already told by a friend who's actually going to school for some type of software all that jazz. So, and he already told me he was the one who fixed up Greg's new computer. So he added all the old hard drives and everything breathes well, and he's all like, if you want to get anything, either you have to once you download it, you got to unhook from the internet, or just download a VPN.
Man, I wouldn't be, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be if a bunch of people are gonna jump ship to those smaller companies, because after what we just saw, I thought Fiverr and Etsy was bad. This one took the cake.
Yeah.
I like Adobe. I'm like, congratulations, you just made Etsy and Fiverr look like saints right now.
Pretty much.
And that ain't a good thing. Because it's like, damn, man. A bunch of and I've still seen people are outraged. I'm looking at the comments, and I don't know if you guys saw what the clarification of what Adobe has said towards it.
Briefly.
All right, go on.
I think I sent it to one of you guys.
You sent it to me. Let me go open it up real quick.
What they had said.
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick.
Let me see if I can find it. Yep, I got it.
I clicked too far. Got it. Does not train Firefly Gen AI models on. Oh, they're just denying it now. But not assume ownership. Huh.
They say, yet they have said Adobe will never assume ownership of a customer's work. I'm like, that doesn't explain the fact that you are one of the people's pictures that they had their art sold for your stock.
Yeah.
The only reason why they say they probably just got caught. And even my mentor, Ryan, shout outs to him, Ryan Sims Photography, who taught me Photoshop, who taught me Lightroom, like just the basics and go step-by-step procedure. I told him about it. He couldn't believe it. He's like, he's one of the people who helped people on Adobe about this. He said he's gonna go talk to them, and if he says he's true, and if he says it's true, he said he's splitting.
Yeah.
Dang, I just saw a couple people. I was just looking at the topic on X. I saw Adam Ellis. He's like, kill yourself, Adobe. Oh my goodness.
Say what?
Adam Ellis. He draws those. He's a cartoonist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's all like, kill yourself, Adobe. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'm seeing all the things now. Like, of course, I barely be on X. I just go on here and see, because there's a couple things I watch on here and everything, but I just come on here to see what they said and like, damn, yeah. And other people are covering it on YouTube channels as well.
Dang, and the memes are coming in for the Adobe. The memes are coming. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy hell. But like I said, but you guys don't think it's the end. You think it's gonna. What do you think they're gonna announce? You think they're gonna say, "Oh, we're not doing any of this"? Oh, how do you think they're gonna recover?
They'll probably deny for a bit.
They're probably gonna hide it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that they're gonna deny it, and then they're just gonna try to cover it up. And usually, it's just gonna be more of they'll deny it, and then something else will pop up, and then they'll push that, and then whatever happens, like with their controversy, is gonna be pushed under the rug. So they're just gonna deny it and then hide it.
And there's a thing called Cara. I don't know if you ever heard about that. It's CARA. I never heard of it. You guys have?
Oh yeah, that's the new like DeviantArt type of thing.
Yeah.
How is it?
I don't know. I haven't joined it yet, but I did see a bunch of people talking about it in this art group that I'm in. But at the time, I was just like, all right, I'll check this out later. I usually let things sit for a little bit before joining just to see how everything, how people like it and if there's any bugs or even if they're doing some weird shit, I can avoid it. So.
And another random news, Twitch has announced a new DJ program that lets streamers use licensed music without having to worry about copyright strikes.
Huh.
And yeah.
That's another thing, too, is the music.
Yep, that's another thing, because for Adobe, I use Audition because you guys heard some of the tracks I did. I use Audition. So it's like, that's another thing. They might say, oh, we own this music. I'll be like, oh, heck no. If they say, oh, we own this too, I'll just be like, man, screw it. I said, I might as well go back to the old ways, Garage Band.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys remember that Garage Band.
Oh, from Apple, right?
I think it was
Apple that came up with that. For PC,
okay.
yeah. No. I mean, yeah. No, it's Apple that came up with it.
Yeah, it was Apple. I just looked it up. I said, might as well go back to Garage Band or Ableton Live. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or what's that old program? Fruity Loops.
You said Fruity Loops? What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that where they used to make them. You just have to go and dust. Like, I literally have a computer downstairs with like Windows 8 on it.
Damn.
I'm like, shit, XP was like greatest until they stopped supporting it.
Yeah, it was.
I kept that for years. I was mad when we had to go to Windows 7.
No.
Yeah, I will never convert my Surface to 11. Like, no. I'll keep it on 10. That's good enough for me.
Yep.
Until they do other stuff wise. But I hate that now. I did notice something, and I don't like what Microsoft is doing. They're forcing people to get like a storage cloud. And I'm like, I don't want this shit. I just want to keep my shit on my computer. I don't need to. If I need to make it portable, I'll stick a thumb drive in it.
Yeah, I like what a sad day it is. I'm like, I wonder who's gonna be next under the rug.
Who knows? At this point, anything could happen. It just feels like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Who's gonna shoot themselves in the foot this time?
Feel like
Next
who's
time,
next?
right?
Like, what's next? Did he go be in jail or something?
Oh, you want to hear something? I was in the middle of listening to it. So Jay-Z is now getting in the spotlight more. Like something about a $300 million scam. I haven't heard the details yet though, but once I do, I'll send you the link to Henry. So
No, all right.
I'm like,
But yeah, I was like, this is basically a small stream. I just want to get your guys' opinion about the state of Adobe. What is going on with them? Because I know a lot of people are very upset about it. A lot of people are canceling. I want to see how their stock is. I'm curious on their stock if it dropped.
it makes me wonder if their stock's gonna fall faster than Disney or Bud Light. That should be more so the bet.
yeah, no, their stocks are up right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Their stocks are up at the moment.
It's the weekend too, so by tomorrow, Monday, that's when you start seeing everything.
That is true.
Yeah, because they're today is not a week. It's not a business day. Like even though that there may be like some stuff going on, but like the real business don't start until tomorrow. So we'll see how the stock looks by 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. So I'm like looking at it right now and I'm like comparing it to like months. It like dropped like on May 31st and then just started picking up from there. So I'm just like, I don't know how long this controversy was. I mean, you're the one that mentioned it to me, and I was just like, I'm not surprised. I was hoping something like this would happen to them after what they did to me. Stupid Adobe.
Oh jeez. And apparently not. I don't know if you guys heard of Dropbox. They're saying they're sharing their data with OpenAI. I'm just like, oh jeez.
Do I even have Dropbox?
I don't even have Dropbox.
Now it makes me want to just pull out everything out of Dropbox now.
I'm just like, I don't even have Dropbox. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, we're doing AI.
I don't even care.
Dropbox, taking people's stuff.
Do we have to just stick everything on a thumb drive now?
Yeah,
pretty much, man.
Yeah, or an external hard drive, one of those big ones.
You gotta have like something portable, but then again, people have been doing it for like so long anyway. Yeah. Some people just have to get back into the habit again.
Yeah, that's sad. What a sad twist of fate is going on up in here. I'm like, first AI is trying to take over, digitizing life, and now this year they say it's going to be engulfed in truth. I'm just like, the truth is coming out this year.
Yep.
We got a lot of truths coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
We learned about Diddy. We learned about freaking Bill Cosby. We learned freaking about now Adobe is next. Disney going underwater, and the biggest. And this is one's off topic. I don't know what the heck is Star Wars doing, but they made the Force, which is supposed to be an entity. Nobody's supposed to see it. They made it a female. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to sleep.
No, it's already dead. They already killed it. They're doing the weekend of burning.
They're trying to not waste their time and trying to shove in things that they promised, but everybody said it sucked for reasons. So they're trying to shove it in later after they make something successful. But we know that the Acolyte has this trans person in it. And that's the reason why nobody liked it to begin with. So then it got canceled and shelved. Now they're trying to stick it in under what? Ahsoka?
Yeah, but no, the Acolyte season 2 came out just now. Yeah, it's just like, they just don't want money. Nope. That's how I look at it.
They have money.
They're losing money.
They have money.
What is it? I think. I'm about to say, who I recently found out they just got the best park in the nation. The Dolly Parton theme park or whatever she owns over there in Kentucky or Tennessee or whatever.
Dollywood?
Yeah, Dollywood or whatever. I don't know. Somewhere up in there.
I'm looking at IMDb for Acolyte trailer. Rotten Tomatoes, a bunch of stupid people, gave it 91%. While IMDb, the source that I trusted, gave it a 4.4 out of 10. And 30% of Google users like this show. I'm like, damn.
No, that like a lot of people don't like it. And it's like, for what? They just
all
like,
it has to do is have lightsabers. Kids like it, and then the people that don't know but that don't know no better, they just like it because it's fighting. But the fans are like here and few between, so they accept it. But people that want to read stories, the 4.1 people.
Honestly, I was like, I feel bad for the MC who is X-23 in the Logan movie. I'm like, if I were her, I say, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
But the acting strike just happened.
Huh?
She needs some money. The acting strike just happened. She needs some money, man.
So I'm like, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. You're young as hell, get out.
Man, she signed that contract before the writer's strike, man. It's good, dog. She can't duck out, though.
And you know, and the crazy thing about it, the Bad Boys movie. I don't know if you guys seen that movie. The new Bad Boys movie?
No, not
I haven't
yet.
seen it yet. I might see it. It's just I got to get past Will Smith because it's like that was a big thing. And
nah, I've been
hearing
hearing too much stuff about Will Smith.
No. I still watch it for Martin Lawrence though. Martin Lawrence, I still watch it for
the crazy thing about that movie, they're bashing it because they say, "Oh, there's no woke, there's no this, there's no that." That movie was dope.
Okay. Yeah, because
the movie was actually good, way better than the last one.
That's what I'm gonna see. It's just that I can separate the art from the artist.
But I'm just thinking about my imagination goes elsewhere. I'm like, it's like
I just
look
can't
at
stand
this.
to see Will Smith let now. Especially after Jaguar. We gonna talk about that. But
you know why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Don't say it on live, but we know. And let's leave it at that. But I'm gonna watch it eventually because of Martin.
Probably wait till bootleg.
I'll pay Michael Bay movies. It's 3 out of 2. 3 out of 3. Sorry, 2 out of 3.
Well, there's only one movie I'm waiting for.
And what's that?
Year. It comes at the end of the year.
Sonic 3?
Yeah.
It's like Sonic 3.
Yes. I'm waiting for whenever they drop the trailer. I want to hear Keanu's shadow.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Y'all was talking about that AI stuff, though, right?
Yeah.
And Google and all of them. All right. This is me playing devil's advocate. So I just found out, like last week, what Sonic Chew is. Okay?
The hybrid of Pikachu and Sonic?
No.
Wait a minute. Listen, you don't know about Chris Chan?
I do.
Yeah.
No. You know. All y'all know. I didn't know, and I'm the biggest fan of Sonic here. Damn the whole country. I'm the biggest fan of Sonic to where I just didn't recognize that necklace. So, all right. The main point I want to say is I think that they're trying to, I guess, see what people are doing because I'm tired of this. Y'all are making so much money, and then y'all have to find out that y'all are secret PDF files. You know what I'm saying? Like Rurouni Kenshin, this person that just made a movie, he got busted, and then this guy, I found out the guy that made Super Smash Bros. Z, Albert Earthworm, he got busted with the same thing. It's like, yeah, if you can draw, and if you pursuing this, you need to be careful because a lot of people out here are doing that Rick and Morty stuff. I'm just keeping it censored, but I think I'm just hoping because this is not the last step. I don't think this is not the final step. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is a way to make sure that nobody else is making stuff like that. But let's think about Facebook in general. It's been using AI this whole time. When they came out with those avatars that look like people, what about the memes? Like, what about the memes from the Wii U? You see, this has always been going on. It's just that we have to keep up with it. Now, I know a lot of people don't like it, but some of the people are complaining about it, and I see that they don't draw as well. So I need to find for myself, and I found that's one reason. Because I'm tired of this. Yo, y'all get a big fan base, and then come to find out y'all getting arrested on some Dan Snyder ish. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah.
What was the whole SpongeBob third season?
Well, it's the same guy.
No, but nobody called it out.
Well,
but he probably had some of that stuff on his computer.
Oh, he was talking to underage girls.
I'm just saying. And nobody busted that. Because they have all these NDAs. You know, when I see an NDA, I'm like, do not sign.
Yeah, that we'll have to talk about that.
Or not the ass, but you know what I'm saying? NDA.
Yeah. That was some we got some fake ass people trying to come up in the anime community, boy.
No.
Big time.
Jeffrey Epstein got busted a couple of years ago. Now P. Diddy's going out. You know, all of his properties are lost. Sam.
Yeah.
So this means a couple of things. He had a whole bunch of like art teams promoting. Like he's a billionaire to the point where he's doing the same things that Marvel are doing. Promoting, using pictures. All those videotapes that he had probably was edited in Adobe.
Oh my God.
You gotta think, man. Why did this happen just now? Everybody's missing the point that P. Diddy was the one that was promoting in New York, and he became a billionaire because of it. Now, Harvard took away his degree. So what does that mean? He went to Harvard for art, I guess. But
I think some sort of communication business.
Communication. That means news. Broadcasting your face, dancing in the videos. Yeah. He did all of those things on Photoshop. Back in 97, I'm going back to Cali. He edited that in Sony Vegas.
Oh, he can't see you, but they can.
No, I'm saying though, he edited that in Sony Vegas, and then he got shot. He probably has the footage of it, but then they say, all right, these people out here can download stuff on the dark web, so we need to see what they're looking at, because they might get some ideas. For example, remember when Vic Mignogna went to that case, and then he said what he actually did? I'm not going to repeat it, but then everybody thought about it as like, I've never done that before, because he's a trendsetter. But when somebody sees that, they want to try and replicate that same thing. But unlike Sonic 2 diddling his mom. I'm so mad. If I see that guy, and I would say that on live. If I see that guy, Sonic 2, man. Anyway, carry on. That was my 2 cents.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Sonic 2, dog. That's what the frustration is.
Christian.
Sonic 2. I need to find out who the heck Sonic 2.
Wait a minute.
All right, have y'all heard about Nick Arcade going on right now? Like he was in everything, but because he put on this Sonic 2 necklace. Oh, you didn't hear about this? Like Nick
nah.
Yeah, he got arrested like a week ago, but he he was doing the most. He had guns. He had cocaine. Like he was the.
He had 26 grams. He had 26 grams on him.
Cocaine. I'm talking about this nigga was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He must have found a brick somewhere.
Because he started when he put on that Sonic Chew necklace stuff.
Shoot.
Yeah. Now he's getting a divorce. His kid snitched on him to the church. He got rammed in by the police. Then they got 500 hours of footage.
Yeah, and you can't get. They want $3,000 to release the body
because there were so many things that they had to redact. That's how much it's going to cost, $3,000. So somebody's going to raise the money up to get it, but that Sonic Chew necklace, I'm going to get off of that.
But yeah, I'm about to say, we definitely have to do this again sometime.
Yeah, but we just got to figure out which topic we want to discuss besides the animation convention that me and Lena talked about earlier. What happened in the Philippines? That was insane.
Oh, you talking about the Pokemon?
Yeah, that.
What you talking about?
Okay.
Holy
so
hell.
They did a Willy Wonka type of thing.
Oh God!
And you know who I sent it to? I sent it to Pat.
Yeah, and what he said?
He's like, "Oh my God." We have a friend that lives out in the Philippines, and I showed him this. He's all like, "Yeah, I know about this."
When I saw that, I'm just like, "Oh my God!"
First of all, you can't name a con around a famous product. One.
Well, I would imagine that. What was it? The Philippines? They got them weird statues of like Luffy and Naruto.
No. That's from the artist donated. That's not stolen. You see what I'm saying? Like that Willy Wonka, I was like, I already knew that this is not. Like, what was that con that had that ball pit in that?
Oh, Dash
Con.
So Dash Con is unique. It's creative. So we didn't expect it to be like just a ball pit. But when you hear a name Willy Wonka, come on, you know they're gonna come after you, though.
I felt bad for that girl that they took the picture of. the lady who was dressed like the Oompa Loompa, and then when I found out her story, she was like, they didn't give us much to work with, so I just tried my best. I'm like, yeah, I can't clown on you. It's like you're trying to do it for the kids.
Yeah, I feel bad. The parents got to pay so much money. I'm just like, oh man.
Oh yeah, and then you heard about the Bluey thing that happened in Texas.
Yes.
What happened? See, I have not been looking at my phone. I've been under a rock for a while. What is this Bluey thing now?
Okay,
my God.
So this hot dog place, like this mom and pop hot dog place down in, I think in Houston.
Right.
They had the whole thing. It says, "Oh, come meet Bluey and free stuff." So you know how Facebook thing is. People invite you to an event. Hardly anybody shows up.
Right.
But in this case,
Bluey.
No, it's Bluey.
It's Bluey, yeah.
But these people didn't realize how popular Bluey is because it's just a random like hot dog stand run by people that's like a parent's age, so they don't know the popularity of Bluey.
Yeah, he's on.
So the guy came out in a Bluey, you know, like the Japanese onesies.
Gosh.
And so many, like a lot of kids were crying and parents were complaining. It's like, what do you expect? It's like,
nah, he's ugly, mommy. That's not Bluey.
Like, why does Bluey have a beard? And why
doesn't matter. The kids are right. He's not Bluey. That's a Timu Bluey.
Yeah, that's what they say. Why are we not this? Wish Bluey.
Man.
So basically, it's as bad as the time that the parents went to watch Finding Dory and they got sausage party. It's basically something like that.
So you mean to tell me this guy was wearing a onesie and his meat?
No. The onesie, you know, the Japanese
No, I know.
So they're a little bit baggy. In
No,
the
I
front.
get it.
But still,
I know.
Time to see Finding Dory, and then they got sausage for him. Just like, oh, jeez.
First of all, Blue is a girl, so why didn't you get a girl to do this?
Well, someone has to be that SpongeBob in the costume, or that weird Elmo.
You're saying it was Blue with the beard.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know.
These kids don't like that trans stuff.
No, it's just like it was just a guy. He didn't. They didn't really put no thought in the costume.
Obviously.
It was like they probably got the pajamas on clearance.
Bro, you have a smartphone in your hand. Do some research.
Like I said, they probably got the pajamas on clearance at Walmart, and just got the cupcakes and everything off the clearance at Walmart, expecting just to be like, oh, it's not gonna be that bad. And then next thing you know, you made national news.
I want to see these pictures now. Somebody has to have taken a picture.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Well, it'll be somewhere. I'm like, because I'm curious about that myself. I'll just be like, what the hell?
Yeah, just look for a picture real quick, just to entice my curiosity.
I'm like, that is insane. I'm just like, holy crap.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, didn't they learn from Blue's Clues? I don't know.
But y'all not going to the Avatar? Is there an Avatar concert near y'all, or y'all not just going at all?
Well, we're in the middle of trying to save up for a card, but the people that we were working with, they were trying to have us sign an NDA and then get us into some bullshit that we don't want nothing a part of.
Yep.
So we had to just, like when we were trying to join this artist group to put out the new chapters that we're drawing, and these people wasted our time. They didn't want to pay nobody and want to slap an NDA.
No, because he was a rapper, but he went by another page and he hardened his image up, but once I had a phone conversation with him, I noticed that you're not in this field. You're just a visitor. So long story short, this guy lives in Chicago, and basically there's a situation in which a person died a couple of years ago. His name was OD. That's all you need to know. But when he died, the whole town of Chicago decided to name this circular block O Block. Okay? Now, O Block, 64, 63rd, they all run across Martin Luther King. Basically, he was called Sage the 64th Wonder, and that means he came from 64th Street? No. But he got run out of Chicago, or south side of Chicago, by two famous rappers at that time. So he deleted all his music, or he was forced to delete all his music. So now he's trying to draw like Dragon Ball Z style manga and trying to say, oh yeah, and now he's trying to put it out. But he wrote that he's going to do a year run just on the Dragon Ball Z style. He didn't plan to serialize it. But then a couple of weeks later, many people left, and then he just put this guy in called Miko Bay. All right. Long story short, I offered to help out with the presentation of the printouts because I don't want to be embarrassed. But he slipped his ugly ass story right behind mine or ours. But it's right next to my introduction page and telling the history of why I'm inspired in anime and stuff like that and what picked me. I'm a Sonic fan. I like Sailor Moon. And I like Jaleel White, things like that. If they see the next page, that story, they will think that I do that. Because it's a knockoff Cat in the Hat character, and they're using themes that will get them sued. I'm gonna send it to you when we get off the channel. But they forced they wanted us to sign a contract. But we never met in person. But I guess you're gonna give it to these people that are helping you because we're on our own. We're straight. But then he tried to force an NDA on us. I'm like, bro, we never met in person. And then he's trying to play, oh, wrong chat. No. I know you sent this to the right chat because I was talking to the other guy and you was on the phone with him telling him to leave the left group. So you're busted, man. But all this, you're trying to go against these rappers that put you out of South Chicago. If we have that logo, OGO, that's O Block. But he's using it sleek. It's like he started off with Onsurugo, then he went to Onsogo, now he's going to Ogo. But that's Chicago. If we go Chicago and we have that on our books, and somebody says, "Hey, so you're from O Block?" and I say, "What's O Block?" I would not blame them if they would shoot me dead right there. Yeah. So it makes sense to just separate from them, and now we're rebranding. I don't tell nobody yet, but we're rebranding the Unlikely Heroes, was just supposed to be a temporary thing. This is the Unlikely Heroes. But now we can do this ourselves. We can raise a team to get better. And then we're already started now because we're on 15 now. Chapter 15. We started chapter 12 for the longest of time because I had my stroke and seizures. But then we started drawing again on what? January, February?
Yeah.
The next chapter. And then we're on chapter 15 is released, but it was released in the magazine only. That's what I'm saying. They don't know how to do business. Everybody wants to see, and then I put one chapter, the 13th chapter up on there on Webtoons. A lot of people was like, yo, yes, thank God, yes, because we're going to do this. We wasn't trying to stop. It's just that I got sick, obviously. But now we're trying to rebrand, and yeah, after we get off of here, I got to talk to you. But I'm going to let you carry on.
Yeah, sorry for talking so long. But...
No, it's all good. But like we kind of want to keep this short because like this is the only thing because I just want to get y'all opinions on it. But yeah, like I said, we need to do this again sometimes. But we got to see what topics you guys want to talk about besides just me like saying, "Oh, we got to talk about this." Oh, we got to talk like. Tell me what you guys want to talk about.
Well, we haven't been on an interview for a while, and we've been disappeared for like 5 years.
Yeah,
it'd be a good thing to do another interview just to see what we've been up to. We could plan it out.
Yeah.
Hey, Lena, anything you want? Any topics you wanted to say? You just
let you know.
Yeah, just let you know. Just lay it on out there.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you up, and I'm gonna hit you up, Lena, too, because I asked you a couple of weeks ago to do an interview, but I wasn't ready at that time. But now I have my whole setup. So
I'll tell you this is that I have been dealing with a lot of shit for the last 2 weeks.
Right.
And I was supposed to start doing podcasting again, but it's just like I haven't even got that set up yet.
Right.
I just been over on Twitch playing video games all day.
All right.
I've been playing Fallout 4, so it's okay.
I need to get Fallout 4 because I'm just like so freaking tempted to just romanticize like Hancock the entire time.
I just got him too, so I've been running around with him.
Me, I've been playing Stellar Blade recently. And
yeah, I know you keep telling me about it.
I'm like,
Stellar Blade. I was like,
the music is just amazing. That's what made again the freaking music.
Hey, that's good. How does it play like one of the older games?
I would say it's what happens when you do near Automata with a seasoning of Metal Gear Rising.
Oh, okay.
It's basically that with some ish of Devil May Cry.
Okay, all right. That's all I care about. Is like as long as it's like Devil May Cry, and I still appreciate the copy of 5 when you sent it to me. I still got it too. You still got
Devil May Cry 5?
And the copy of Final Fantasy VII remake. I still got it.
Yeah, when I platinum both of them, I'm just like, man, I platinum both of these. I'm like, all right, we're
You
done.
can't platinum 7 yet, though.
Huh?
You can't technically platinum 7 yet.
Until they put it all out.
I'm not playing none of that game until they release all of it.
The original one, not the second one.
Oh, you talking about the original, but it was remade for the newer systems?
Yeah, like not Final Fantasy Rebirth. Final Fantasy Remake. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this one. I'm just like, and then when the DLC came out, so okay, I'm just by my friends, done. I'm just like, all right, we're out of here.
I just refuse to play that game though
until they get everything out.
Yeah, I just want all of it because I will go through that game. But if I have to come to a place where I have to stop, so I'm set.
Oh, that's how it was for with a couple other games. I'm like, man, I'll go on Dying Light and I'll just play the hell out of it.
Oh God. I'm gonna tag you in something like this. I'm just like, okay, who did this? This is just embarrassing. I just tagged you in it. Connie, I like just take a look at it. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, who did this? I'm just like, oh Jesus. You saw it?
Hold on, I'm looking up right now. Oh gosh.
I'm just like, oh Lord.
Mark Zuckerpunk.
I'm just like, you know, I'm like, oh Jesus, in a cheerleader outfit. I'm just like, oh no.
Oh my goodness. That's just.
I'll have to show it to Lena. I'm gonna have to show you the picture of that because I'm just like, oh jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I don't know who did this, but I'm just like, wow. That's
Hey, he has to make money somehow.
Oh, Zuckerberg?
Yeah, yep.
I know why he looks better though.
He's still looking like Data every, and me and him are the same age.
That's old.
Like Data from Star Trek?
Yeah, as he grows older and stuff, for some reason I was like, damn, he does look like Data.
Oh, but all right, I'm gonna let you guys. It was great. I'm like, we should do this again sometimes.
Yes.
And yes, Lena, I will send you the picture. Matter of fact, I'm sending you the picture right now.
All right.
Because I'm like, if I had to see it, you had to see it. You'll just be like, oh God.
All right.
Yep, just sent it just now. Oh jeez.
There it is. Okay, yeah, no.
She's like, oh, I can't.
No.
I was like, oh, no. I was like, who did this?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man. But all right, I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
All y'all be safe. I like whoever's watching. I got 0 views, but that's you got to start somewhere because it's my first streaming. Because all I did was like posted videos of me and my homeboy. We all just put it on our channel, and we got a few views here and there. Shockingly, one of our videos, it was a short, freaking got 10,000 views, and it was freaking Darth Maul doing his thing. I'm just like, I said, hey, Star Wars pays. I'm just like, okay. So I just go. That's next time I see him, I'll do it again.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Be safe, guys. Be safe. If you want to do this again, hit me up.
Yeah, most definitely. I love talking to you guys.
Likewise.
All right. Yep. Good night.
Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to their channels.
Bye.
Bye.